Hello, hello. It is a Wednesday stream where I'm actually fucking streaming. Hello, friends. Congratulations, Cherish, on once again grabbing first. I'm sorry, Jaya. Cherish did beat you. How you doing, Steph? Jaya, I hope you have snacks and hydration and you're taking it easy when you need to take it easy. But lock the fuck in. You got this. Yeah, hi, friends. How we doing? Don't ask me how I'm doing, but how are you doing? How are you doing? That's the important question, right? That's the important question. I'm just here to dance monkey for you. Yeah, how have you been? How you doing? I hope you're all well. The month is almost over. We're in the middle of our second cold blast of the month for the eastern coast. This one is heading all the way up to North Queensland. And it hasn't been that cold. Bitch, I was promised cold. I was promised cold. Where is my cold? I want cold. I need cold. I even, hearing that we were going to have a cold blast, brought out the last of the doonas. And it's been too many doonas. It's been too hot. I need my cold. Like, why did I bring out the extra doona when I didn't need it? Why did I bring out the extra doona when I did not need it? How dare you lie to me and tell me it's going to be nice and cold at night? How dare? How very fucking dare. I want my freezing cold temperatures. I want my freezing cold temperatures. Can we all stop polluting and all stop using AI so I can have my freezing cold fucking temperatures back? God damn it. God damn it. I want cold, bitch. But yeah, no. I am now officially 40. I'm officially middle-aged. Wasn't even fun while it lasted. A fucking minute. That's what she said. I mean, what? But, yeah, no. Officially 40 now. Officially middle-aged. Which is the realization I fucking made after turning 40. I'm like, hang on. Am I middle-aged now? And I Google and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm middle-aged. Oh fuck. I'm an old man. I can officially really make the old man jokes. Old man yells at cloud, that's me. Old man? Me. But yeah, no, it's a time. We have in the Carnage household, we have a specialist appointment coming up soon. Thank you so much, Steph. So we've done the blood test. Those were an amazing feat for puns to get through. We've got 2 separate types of scans coming. One of which I've got to double check the date, but I think it's happening next week. Hang on a sec. Table. This letter was on the table, so I didn't fucking lose it, and now it's gone. Hold up. Here's the letter. Okay, we are looking at yes. Puns is getting a liver examination next week on the 5th. So that will be a Wednesday, so there will be no stream next Wednesday. Also wondering where the cold went, right? So, yeah, next Wednesday, no stream, friends. You heard it here. No stream. Because puns will be getting their liver seen to somehow. But yeah, that'll be a fun one because, once again, it's all the way at the hospital that doesn't really have a bus stop that we can access nearby. I'm assuming it's an ultrasound. I'm assuming. Yeah, US liver. There we go. Ultrasound liver. There we go. But it's also well in the afternoon. Well into the afternoon. So that means we won't get back to the nearest bus stop for the long trip home till evening rush hour. So it is going to be, even if it's a half-hour bus ride there, which it may not be because it's during end of school time. Even if it's a half-hour bus ride there plus the half-hour walk to the hospital, it's then a half-hour walk back from the hospital and a 1-hour bus ride home. So we are going to be out for a hell of a long time. From, if I do the math, if we catch the bus as early as 5 p.m., which we won't be lucky enough to do, it'll probably be a 6 p.m. one. But if we catch the bus as early as 5 p.m., we won't be home till 6:30ish. So most likely 7:30ish, because we'll most likely get around 6 for the bus. Which means we'll be out for about 5.5 hours. So we will be fucking exhausted and fucking starving. Because I will have to find some way to get us dinner in that. Because, oh yes, that's right. It's an ultrasound where Puns can't eat for 6 hours prior. So Puns is going to be lightheaded on the way there already. That's going to be fun. And then starving. So we'll definitely have to pick up something up before we make the trip home so that they can eat before we catch the bus home. That'll be fun because I have the money for that. But we'll make it work. We will make it work. With any luck, it goes as smooth as it possibly fucking can. We get some fucking answers from these tests. I think there's one more test the doctor wants us to have, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But we're slowly making progress. Almost 2 years later, we're slowly making progress. Almost 2 years later, I'm gonna kill myself. No, I'm not. But, so next week's schedule will be very fucking light. It is, however, the first week of the month. So for those on the Ko-fi tiers, that Friday will be movie night. We still haven't decided on a movie. I think we had a couple of choices. I can't fucking remember off the top of my head. But let me double check. I'm such a prepared streamer, friends. I am such a prepared streamer. Because I think we did MK2 last. Yeah, we did MK2 last, didn't we? So yeah, we have nothing. So if you want to suggest a movie, friends, please fucking do so. Maybe we do the Avatar movie. Maybe we'll do the Avatar movie. Since Paramount seems absolutely gun-ho on destroying any cinematic release, because all they're doing to make it a quote-unquote cinematic release is limited release at 2 specific cinemas in America for a handful of days each. And then they're just throwing it on a streaming platform. Absolutely no respect. Absolutely. This is meant to be a fucking movie, a cinema movie, and they're just throwing it onto streaming. Think, oh, we gave it a cinema release. We gave it a cinema release for like 4 days in this cinema and 4 days in that cinema. No one else in the world could have seen it in a cinema, but it got a cinematic release. So maybe we do the Avatar movie for our Ko-fi movie night next month. Next week even. So if you want to catch up and watch the Avatar movie with us, you can join us on the $6 Ko-fi tier and above. Even if you only just want to join for that one particular fucking movie, I don't fucking mind. You are perfectly valid. For the price of what originally used to be the price of a fucking movie ticket, you can watch a movie with us. But yeah, so movie night next Friday. No stream Wednesday because appointment. But we will do get close to finishing Lego Batman this weekend, and then we've got Tavern Talk Monday. So if I can find the time and energy, no promises because I will be exhausted after all that trekking on Wednesday. If I can find the time and energy, I will try and throw an extra stream in there. But yeah, no, very light on the streams next week. We've got Saturday, Monday, and then back to Saturday again for streams, and then Friday movie night. I also remember $2 cinema ticket. Truly. I remember when more than $5 was fucking a ripoff, bro. Remember when tickets were $5? Pepperidge Farms remembers. I am an old man. There's a reason my Ko-fi tiers are what they are. They are because I am an old man. You want movie tickets? Fucking buy a movie ticket for the OG price. You want to subscribe to me off Twitch, but give Twitch the big old fuck you. Somewhat original Twitch price before they hiked it up yet again. The fuck Twitch tier. Oh, 5-cent Alan, oh fuck, I'd kill some Alan lollies right now. I'd kill some Alan lollies. My throat is getting a bit scratchy. I think I might be coming down with something. Good thing I got chicken boiling on the slow cooker for a fucking soup. That was a grandparent age comment. Really, it was. And this old man approves. I was just saying that, Jerish. I was suggesting we watch the Avatar movie. Oh, Mythic Legends, how you do? How dare? Do you know that you can buy El Coco as a plush now? You can buy El Coco as a plush. I want this fucking fuzzy ass thing. Yeah. No, I was just running through the week ahead next week. It's going to be light because we have an appointment on Wednesday. But we do have movie night Friday, and I was suggesting we do the Avatar movie since Paramount is determined to fuck the whole thing over by only releasing it in 2 separate cinemas in the US for like 4 days each. And calling that a cinema release. And then just dropping it all on streaming. Because fuck us, I guess. Speaking of Avatar, have we seen the trailer to the new series? I'm not sure how I feel about the fucking art style. And I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous how they're going to treat our girl Korra. But we did see a little grey in her hair in the trailer. The Avatar movie is Aang. So the Avatar movie is adult Aang. And then the Avatar show is the next Avatar in the series after Korra, who is an earthbender with a peg leg. The show is set in a world that has succumbed to calamity and blamed the Avatar for it. So if you've seen Avatar The Last Airbender, you don't need to catch up on anything. If you've seen Korra, it might fill some stuff in. I'm currently doing a rewatch of Korra. That's why I suggested Avatar. Avatar meets Fallout, truly. I'm very intrigued by the idea. I just hope they don't shit on the legacy of Korra and they make it like, oh, she died trying to save us from the calamity and failed kind of shit. But we'll see. But yeah, no, the Avatar movie takes place post Avatar The Last Airbender, where they're all adults in Republic City, as far as I know, in a brand new Republic City. So that's all I know. Zuko is very hot, apparently. There may be some bisexual panic. I don't know. I've tried to avoid spoilers as much as possible. But yeah. I believe I have a copy of it I can find. But that is a suggestion. If there are other suggestions, as always, folks are welcome to put them in the Ko-fi channel. We've got a little over a week before movie night, so we've got some time. But at this point, I've been holding off on watching the Avatar movie just because it dropped months ago. It dropped months ago because it was pirated and thrown out into the ether. Cherish you, legend. But I wanted it to get a cinematic release. I wanted it to get a proper cinematic release. And now they've just gone and said, fuck you. Fuck you. That's a lot of episodes. That's a lot of episodes. But other than that, I think we're all caught up. Light stream schedule next week because appointment. I'm going to be so fucked because it's peak hour and it's hard to get to this fucking hospital as is. We're going to be sore. We're going to be tired. We're going to be hungry because puns can't eat for 6 hours before the test. So we will have to pick up some food before we get home on Wednesday. It'll be at least an hour bus ride home. It's just, we're going to be so tired. We're going to be so tired, friends. We're going to be so tired. But yeah, I think we're all caught up. I think we're all good. We've just got to focus on not getting sick before Wednesday because I don't want another repeated event of going to this goddamn hospital and catching something from someone. Last time we were at this hospital, someone there was sick and we got sick. The only thing that kept me from getting too bad was my fucking well-fitted face mask. Wear your fucking masks, friends. But yeah, other than that, I think we're all caught up. I think we're all vibing. We've got Sunday Ghibli nights as well. I did forget that. So we haven't decided what Ghibli movie we're watching this Sunday either. So if you want to throw that in the general chat, there is a list of pinned movies we have watched in the list. We did try to watch a movie last Sunday, but it kept fucking up. So that still hasn't been watched. If we would like to try and repeat that this Sunday, it's up to you guys. I think I'm all caught up. My brain is not braining too fucking well, friends. Let's get this going before I get too hungry. Yeah, we can do that. But for context, I was having a really shit day, friends. And the tech difficulties just sent me over the fucking edge and I went full fucking meltdown. So that was not a proud moment. All right, let's get back into it. It's decided we're going to help Xana with the shadows to see if my power develops. Like in the movies, right? My power will activate just in time to save us from danger. Exactly. Yeah, that always works. I don't think it works that way in real life. You say nothing. Come on, let's go. Camu, are you joining us? If you don't mind, I'm going to check if everything's all right in my burrow. This whole shadow thing is giving me a bad feeling. Of course, better safe than sorry. We'll be fine. Goodbye, Gamu, but don't worry too much. I'm sure everything will be all right. And I'm happy for you two. You make an adorable couple. You find the shadows in the southern part of the forest. There really are a lot of them. Guaco spreading farther than you ever imagined. Haru and Xana repeat the controlled player trick, which works perfectly once again. It works every time without exception. You move from one area of the beached forest to another, clearing it of shadows. It makes you happy to see Koro so cheerful, probably because she's feeling useful. The hours fly by without you even noticing until the sun begins to set. Thank you so much, Koro. I'll leave you alone. I want to check on my lake before it gets dark. I hope everything is okay. I'm sure it is. Guaco gets along with you. I thought the same about your relationship with him, but if he's giving you trouble too... Well, I hope everything gets sorted out, whatever it is. Xana disappears in a burst of white light. You watch Koru, who has summoned her flame and is studying it with a sad expression. Now that Xana isn't here, your flame is useless? Who the fuck would say that? Who the fuck would... No. What's wrong, Koru? My flame is useless. By itself, it doesn't do anything at all. So what? You don't have to do it alone? Yeah, I know you're trying to cheer me up, but... Koru extinguishes her flame, her eyes full of sadness. Oh, don't cry, little kitty cat. Kit, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you ended up stuck with the worst myth of all. Oh, we are not doing self-hate in this house. We are not doing self-hate in this house because I have more than enough. I have more than enough. We are not doing this. I should have thought about you, not myself. But well, I guess it's too late to regret it now. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Look for a new approach, something we might have missed. You need to keep focusing. Magic. Oh. Let's try a new approach. You can almost see smoke coming out of Koru's head. Not from her flame, but by her expression, it doesn't look like anything is coming out of her mind. Coming to her mind. The professor could have at least given us a clue. We could go ask him, but he begged us not to disturb him until tonight. You're interrupted by a little sound coming from the ground. The voice feels familiar. Isn't that... You look around, but there's no sign of El Coco. Was it just your imagination? No, that wouldn't make sense. You both heard it at the same time. Oh. Friends, I have an itchy ear. Ugh. That was driving me insane. Haru, very confused, starts rummaging through the bushes. Could it be around here? But these plants aren't very dense, and it's impossible to... There! I just touched something soft. El Coco appears on the ground. Literally. He just materialized out of nowhere. Oh. Was he in the plants? Did he teleport? Was he invisible? No, we would have seen the flash. He appeared suddenly, but it wasn't as if he had already been there. We had heard him a few seconds earlier. This is very strange. El Coco doesn't have the power to become invisible. He doesn't have any kind of magic. Besides, how did he get here? Must have moved in by accident again, as usual. Your other power, the baby moving one. Maybe he just followed us. Baby moving thing is part of my legend, but I don't actually have any teleportation power. And definitely not something so specific as babies. Haru crouches down to talk to El Coco. Kokito, I'm so sorry. Come here. Haru tries to pick El Coco up, but the moment she touches him, El Coco disappears. Oh no, I messed it up again. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Where did I move him? This is dangerous with the shadows roaming everywhere. Koro, I think you're making El Coco invisible. is that possible? My legend doesn't mention anything about invisibility powers. Let's recap. What were your powers again? Let me see. I'm a flame witch. I have light powers. I can activate that spark with my fingers, use optical transformation effects, and according to the legend, move babies around. But the professor already confirmed I don't have any displacement powers. Wait a second. What if this is another optical effect of my light powers? Like a mirror, a camouflage. You would have noticed, right? Come on, let me try it on you. The witch steps closer to you, cups your cheek with her hand, and pulls it away immediately. Yeah, you've disappeared. Did it work? Are you still there? Staying silent would have been funny, but I feel like she would have absolutely panicked. I believe it. It worked. I'm so excited. Wait, I'll bring you back to normal. Let's see if it works. Kara brings her hand close to your face, carefully so she doesn't hit you, since she can't see you. You take her hand and guide it until it covers your cheek. You shift slightly so she ends up touching your lips, and you kiss her palm. You turn so she touches your shoulder instead of your face. Well, we're not doing that last one. We're not doing that last one. Oh! Haru smiles and looks down, blushing bright red. Yeah, this is great, isn't it? This was a total success. Although, it doesn't really help us much. Invisibility won't help us fight the shadows or find Guaco. Haru lowers her head. Her eyes are teary. We can definitely use it somehow. Step forward. Be happy about the progress. Don't focus on what's missing. That's a good way to look at it. You're interrupted by the horrible sound of a shadow dragging itself across the ground. You see her in the distance, approaching the clearing where you are. Luckily, it's getting dark, so she doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Oh no, we need to go. Haru grabs your hand, ready to teleport you both, but she lets go immediately. Oh no, El Coco, where is he? We can't leave without him. Shadow keeps moving closer. It's getting nearer, but it still hasn't seen you. Make us invisible. Haru grabs your arm again. She disappears instantly, followed by your legs and then your whole body. With her other hand, she touches her own cheek, which also vanishes immediately. The shadow keeps moving forward. You shiver as it passes right beside you, and you also feel Karu tense up, still holding onto your arm. Spectre doesn't notice your presence. It walks past as if nothing is there and disappears between two beaches in the distance. He's gone, right? The witch makes you visible again. That was terrifying. Haru, that was amazing. Lighting the flame would have been safer. Let's go before more of them arrive. Haru, that was amazing. Do you think so? I'm glad it worked. We have to go. It's going to be extremely dangerous at night. El Coco, where are you, sweetie? You listen carefully, but there's no response from the little creature. El Coco, please, we have to go. Remember, we can't see you. El Coco, we have sangria. I know. Oh, Coco did not like that. Haru quickly reaches toward the direction of El Coco's voice. El Coco. Well, at least he showed up. Let's go. Haru picks up El Coco up in her arms. With her free hand, takes yours to teleport you both. Oh, we scared Boo. Hello. Haru, how many times do I have to tell you not to teleport into my office? Oh, I forgot. You always forget. Sorry. How was your day? Did you manage to locate Guaco? No, but don't worry, your mission was just to focus on practicing. You didn't need to find him. I just hope Juana or Tiago had better luck, because this notebook is impossible to decipher. Buddy, don't interrupt her. She was talking. But, well, I haven't given up hope. I still have the whole night and part of the morning. Buddy, let her talk. But El Coco, there you are. Sorry, I didn't pay much attention to you today. Well, Karu, Kit, I'll continue in the East Wing Library. That way you can get some rest. Good night. Buddy! Buddy! You gotta learn to listen! Boo rushes out of the office, taking El Coco with him and leaving Koru speechless. Don't be mean to him. I'm sure he was just nervous. He's worked really hard and it hasn't paid off. Damn it, I wish I was a bit less useless so I could help with the search. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to overwhelm you with my overthinking. Anyway, it's time to sleep. Koru stares at the unfolded sofa bed. Kit, are you sleepy or do you feel like chatting for a bit? Let's talk for a bit. Koru smiles as she shyly approaches you. She sits down on the sofa bed and leans her back against the wall. She pats the empty space next to her, signaling for you to sit beside her. You feel the warmth radiating from Koru's body. She sure is a light witch. But even though it's summer, it isn't uncomfortable. Quite the opposite. That closeness feels comforting. You notice her breathing quicken as she shifts slightly to get closer. She leans her face closer to yours and you unconsciously close your eyes. Seconds pass and the warmth you'd felt drawing closer never reaches your lips. In fact, you'd notice it pulling away. You had a beach leaf in your hair. It looks so cute, but I thought it might be uncomfortable to sleep. Koru glances around nervously. Oh, girl, you're adorable. Okay, what should we talk about? I have an idea. Tell me something about yourself. What are your hobbies? I made a huge mistake about assuming all humans are the same. I want to fix that. And I want you to know you, Kit. I like playing video games. I like learning new things. I like outdoor activities. Look, old Kit liked outdoor activities. Chronically ill, chronically pained, and chronically fatigued Kit likes bed. So much bed. So much bed. Bed go nice. If the outdoor activities are in my tiny little backyard, which does not exist, so therefore the outdoor activities don't exist, I love it. But if they're outdoor, hiking on a fucking mountain trail or something, no. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. I used to love hiking. I used to love it. But let's say video game. Right. I wanted us to play LOL. Oh, Koru. Koru. Please. Not sweaty LOL. We survive all of this, of course. Actually, I play different kind of games. Oh, what do you usually play? Visual novels. How meta. Indie games. A bit of everything. Me too. There's a game for every moment. I love indie games. They might not have as much content, or they might not have some bugs, but you can tell when they're made with love. Fucking men. I like Koru. I made the right choice with Koru. I really enjoy them. We should all support indie studios. I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. That's meta as fuck and I like it. Play their games, leave positive reviews, recommend them to your friends. You know. I love it. Kit, I feel much better now. Thanks for staying and talking with me. I'm really sorry I'm such a mess, but I appreciate that you're still by my side. Koru's eyes filled with tears. Thanks, Kit. I like being with you too. Kit, I can't stop thinking. I'm worried I haven't done enough. Professor said he still hasn't deciphered the notebook. What if none of them managed to find Guaco? Then all of this will have been pointless. Should we also be looking for Guaco? Can you think of anything to locate him? Well? No, nothing. It doesn't matter. You glance at Koru out of the corner of your eye and notice her eyes are teary. Protective instinct stirs within you and you feel the urge to comfort her. What do? You put your arm around her and let her lean on your shoulder. You ask her to leave. Be gone. I can't deal with this tears crap. No. Karu blushes but doesn't move away. She actually snuggles closer to you and lets you place your hand on her waist. You stay like that for several minutes without saying a word. The side of Karu's shirt has ridden up slightly at her hip, and you can feel the touch of her skin, warm and soft. She shivers when you caress that area, doesn't speak or look at you, but she hugs you and buries her face against your collarbone. Oh, we're getting saucy now. We're getting saucy now. Karu's body slowly relaxes, her breathing settles into a calmer rhythm, until she falls asleep on your chest. Well, it's time for you to go to sleep too. You should move over to the armchair. Karu can have the sofa bed. What's the best way to get up without disturbing her sleep? Is it better to move away slowly or with a quick, sharp motion? Or not at all? Just go to sleep with her. What the fuck? You keep turning it over in your mind. As sleep begins to take over. You dream of the beach forest, but there's no trace of the terrifying shadows. Karu takes your hand as she explains curious details about the myth's way of life. You return the gesture by talking to her about human traditions. Her eyes shine brighter than ever. Is this a shared dream we're having? Are we having a shared dream right now? That is adorable. Suddenly, Karu starts to cry. Something doesn't add up. She looks happy. Where are those sobs coming from? Little by little, you wake up. Ah, right, you're on the sofa bed at the Cerro del Butte with Karu. Your arm is still around her and she's hugging you tightly, her face buried in your neck, trembling and crying in her sleep. What do you do? Gesture seems to calm her, but she shifts uneasily under the sheets until she slowly opens her eyes. What? Kit, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. It's just that I can't get it out of my head. I think I could have done more. And on top of that, I dreamed about things from when I was little, and I can't stop thinking about it. Can you tell me what you dreamed about? Yes, of course. When I was born, or appeared, however you want to call it, everyone was really excited. Back then, there were still very few myths. They were just starting to study how we are born, and they were very focused on the arrival of the Enkaruja, a myth very popular among humans. They knew I was going to appear at any moment, and they had high expectations for me. You were one of the first ones. That's so cool. It's nice that they were waiting for you. I would have been super nervous. Yeah. They weren't wrong. One day I materialized and my power was so strong that I could do basic magic without even practicing it. For example, it takes many myths years to learn teleportation. I could do it almost without thinking. It was instinctive, innate. I also managed to activate my flame at a very young age. It was tiny, but it was there. My classmates took years to learn how to activate their power. That must have felt really satisfying. Didn't you feel different? See? And then you say you're not incredible. Well, people took care of me, cheered for me and liked me, but it was a strange feeling, I won't lie. The thing is, there came a point where my classmates finally learned. They caught up with me. I was really happy for them. Finally, we could move forward together. But for some reason, I don't understand. Only they moved forward. When I tried to go further, my power didn't respond. I couldn't do anything beyond basic magic. While they advanced, learned new techniques and became more powerful, I stayed the same, with my little flame and basic teleportation. The most I managed to master was the optical transformation effect, but only a limited version of it. Even today I can only mimic simple shapes, and it's very obvious. It only works if you're far away or don't see well. Like that cat from your world. Yes, you remember that cat. It was what started all this mess. The thing is, I never managed to learn anything else. I fell behind. The older Smith said something must have taken my power, that maybe it was a curse. But I didn't feel like anything was taken. I would have noticed. It's strange, isn't it? Really? What is it? You never had to practice. You never learned how to learn. You said your classmates struggled. They learned how to activate it. It didn't just happen for them either. At a certain point, things don't work on instinct alone. Oh, wait. I think I get it now. Are you saying I'm waiting for a power to come back that never left? Is that what you mean? Pretty fucking much. I had the same fucking problem when I was in band. The first 3 years of playing the flute in band were not a challenge that I never practiced. Then I moved to high school and they gave us actual complicated shit to play and I fell behind because I never practiced. You got used to it working by instinct, and when that wasn't enough, you didn't know how to practice. You're waiting for it to happen on its own instead of studying. That's just being lazy. They admire your power, not your discipline. Sure, that makes perfect sense. I reached a point where I needed a discipline I had never built. Yet you're the first person who has ever thought of this, and it's quite likely you're right. How has no one thought of this? How many hundreds or even thousands of years old are these myths? And no one's thought of this? But now it's too late to fix it. I wish I had met you earlier. Girl, it's never too late. If I had fully mastered my magic, maybe I could have located Guaco. Light travels at incredible speed. Who knows if I even had a kind of radar like Tiago's, for example. And that's not even mentioning the light of ages. My light power at its full potential could literally be the answer to all of this. Maybe it's even the cause. The light of ages is disappointed in me, and that's why it's fading. Oh girl, come on. Haru's starting to spiral into negative thoughts that won't help at all. Never too late to start, I'll help you. When? How? It's the middle of the night. Guaco's about to do something terrible today, and I don't even know where to begin. Do you have anything in mind? You re-enroll in the Magic Academy. Is there a magic instruction manual? Boo could give you private lessons. Eeny, miny, miny, mo. I don't know which one to go. Well, yes, there's the master book we got at the academy. Do you still have it? Well, yes and no. I know where it is, but it's a bit difficult to retrieve. Although I think it might be worth it. Yet I had ignored it until now because I assumed I couldn't use it until my power returned. But now that I know there's nothing to recover, only something to develop, yes, it could be a good starting point if I manage to get it back. You see, my master book is in the Val de Jart. It's a strange place to store a book. Well, you see, Haru suddenly gets very nervous. She can't find the words. Whatever it is, I won't judge you. Oh. All right, fine. But you have to promise not to tell the others. I'm not sure what saying my own name is going to say. That's weird. That's just weird. Now I'm even more curious. All right, here goes. I didn't tell you the whole truth about when we met. The real reason I was in the Jart that afternoon, I was preparing to move to the human realm. I was getting ready to move to the human realm. You said that. So you were running away. No? Well, yes, I guess so. Yet you have no idea how hard this is. Being a disappointment to everyone, being looked down on, being left out of things. I used to love going with the witches from the Baladero de Anaga. My God, I am so white. In the human realm, I'd just be another person. I wouldn't stand out for my lack of power. What does this have to do with book? Now you know what's wrong with you. You don't need to run away. Exactly. And at the same time, now I have other reasons for wanting to go to the human realm. Haru gives you a look full of longing, but also shy. That is fucking adorable. But that doesn't matter now because we can't travel between realms. Let's get back to what matters. The master book might contain answers about my power, about how to use it. What do we do? Let's go get it. Let's go to sleep. It's in the middle of the night. Let's go get it. Fuck it. I was hoping you'd say that. It'll be full of shadows. I'm really scared, but also full of hope. Luckily, we can use my newly discovered little trick. Her takes your hand. With the other, she touches your face to make you disappear and does the same to herself. Let's go. The flash of teleportation magic envelops your invisible bodies. You appear in the Velda Earth. It feels like an eternity has passed, but it hasn't been that long since you teleported to this realm. Right here. The entire area is indeed full of shadows, but they ignore you. Or rather, they didn't notice your arrival. Without saying a word, Koru pulls your arm and guides you between the shadows. You squeeze her hand tighter. The last thing you want is to lose her while you're invisible. Koru squeezes your hand back while she keeps moving forward. You carefully dodge the shadows. Being invisible doesn't mean they can't hear or feel you if you touch them. You must avoid that at all costs. Finally, Koru stops. She slowly helps you sit on a rock along the path. Then let's go. You see a bush rustle, and from it, a pink backpack covered in accessory floats up. Koru presses them against the backpack just in time so that they don't clutter and make noise. The nearest shadows are just a few meters away, so luckily they don't hear anything. You flinch when something touches your side, but it's just Koru, sitting next to you with the backpack. Presses herself against you as much as possible, and you wonder if it's because of the small space on the rock, or something else. A very thick book floats out of the backpack and opens beside you. You try to read what Koru is looking at, but you don't understand any of it. An hour passes, maybe two. You're incredibly bored and your backside hurts from the hard rock. At least Koru seems focused. The pages keep turning. Another good thing is that you've gotten used to the presence of the shadows, that they're starting to feel a little less frightening. Another hour passes, dawn is starting to break. The book suddenly closes. Koru speaks in an almost imperceptible whisper. I think I've got it. Bit of a crazy idea. But what? You feel Koru's body lift from the rock and hear her small footsteps heading straight toward the shadows. A myth materializes in the middle of them, but it isn't Koru, it's Wako. How did Koru make him appear? What kind of spell has she learned? If she can summon any myth, she should hurry and call the others. No, wait, something doesn't add up. That Guaco. You move closer, taking advantage of the fact that the shadows are distracted, talking to their master. Their false master. Because that isn't Guaco, it's Koru. Only her gestures and voice give her away, something the shadows would never notice. Koru perfectly imitates Guaco's signature wrist movement, the one he always uses to dismiss the shadows. They vanish instantly. Shit, it's done! Where? Ow! Right, you're still invisible. After recovering from the bump, Koru reaches out your hand and the hand of Guaco. Carefully, she brushes your cheek to make you visible again. I think I enjoyed that more than I should have. Hi, Femboy. How you doing? The rizzing is going remarkably well for my autistic ass. I don't know how to take that. But Kit, you don't know the best part. The shadows revealed to me where Guaco will carry out the plan. It was actually pretty obvious now that I know it. Oh wait, I'm switching back to my normal form. A very happy Koru replaces the terrifying figure of the god of darkness. Oh, Berber. I want Berber. I want Berber. I want Berber. And I just saw we have an ad break incoming, so let's run that quickly. Alright, folks, you know the drill. Whenever we have ads, we go to Be a Beast, and no one wants to see any gameplay. Everyone can stretch, hydrate, go to the toilet, grab a snack, and go to the toilet. And take meds if you need to. Said that, didn't I? No, I definitely said that. So I'll see you in just a few minutes. And we're back. Alright. A reminder for those that weren't here at the beginning of stream that next week's stream schedule is looking a little lighter. We won't be streaming on Wednesday because Puns has an ultrasound to get to. So we will be out for a very long time because it's a long trek there and back. And we will have to pick up some food on the way home because Puns will have to have fasted for at least 6 hours before the test. So it's going to be a long, exhausting day next Wednesday. But we also have our Ko-fi movie night next week, where we're going to be watching the Avatar movie. So if you would like to join us and watch the Avatar movie with us, you can join on the $6 Ko-fi tier and above. Hi, Bailey. How you doing? How goes comp? Are you suffering? Aang. The Paramount Avatar movie that they are giving a quote unquote cinematic release of in exactly 2 cinemas in the States for like 4 days each. And then just dropping on streaming services. 1-2 lost 1 placement. That's a good win-loss rate at the moment for placements. And just in time for the meeting, the others are going to freak out. I can't wait to tell them. Karu jumps right next to you and grabs your hand, completely thrilled. Yeah, this was all thanks to you. Thank you. You can't help but smile as the teleportation light surrounds you both. Even then, Karu keeps bouncing excitedly. You appear in Professor Boo's office. The rest of the myths are already there. Karu, Kit, right on time. Let's begin. Professor addresses the group as a whole. On the loss, had someone complaining about healing when me and the other healer were getting doped by a cat? Yep. Always the case. Always the case. You want your healers to heal you, you gotta peel. But that, I'm guessing you're doing bronze placements? You're gonna suffer in bronze, dude. You're gonna suffer. Bronze and silver are the worst. You either get really good players on your team or the worst. There is no in between. And there's so many brand new players or players that haven't played in 6 months, and it's so bad. It's so bad, and it's infested its way up to gold now too. Like, especially with the rework, everyone's struggling with all the fucking new powers. And everyone's struggling with the fact that you cannot just go kill hungry. You have to work as a team with this new system. I hope you have good news because I don't. No luck with the notebook? No, I found other things, but not tonight's location. What things? I managed to decipher part of the notebook that talked about magical domes. I already know how Guaco makes them. That's good, isn't it? I don't have enough power to cover a large area like he does, but I think I could make a small one to protect us tonight. If we can find him, have the rest of you had any luck with the search? You look at Karu, she's dying to announce the good news. You let her be the one to tell it. Karu winks at you in gratitude. Her eyes are shining, but she bites her tongue behind that restrained smile. Playing hard to get. You're touched by how much she's enjoying this. This is fucking adorable. Don't ask me. My job was to collect a bunch of Eguskalors, and I've done it. Well, we did have to search for the place among all. Better a steady donkey than a wild horse. I've secured the weapons. What's next? I haven't found him. I'm so sorry. There were shadows causing chaos everywhere, and people needed help. But Tiago, we agreed you wouldn't get distracted, even if it came to something like that. We knew it could happen. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. Tried to make up for it this morning, but nothing. Well then, we have a serious problem. Karu, I know you weren't searching, but focusing on your powers, did you at least have any luck with that? Well, yeah, I've learned how to do something interesting. Haru approaches El Coco, touches him, and El Coco disappears. Haru, no, where did you send him? Haru, honey, it's great that you've got your teleportation power under control, but now we can't go looking for El Coco all over the realm. Haru laughed. El Coco! Everyone starts looking around, searching for El Coco in the room. Haru brings his hand to the exact spot where El Coco disappeared, and the little monster reappears. How? Invisibility. Haru tells them everything. How you discovered the invisibility trick, how it works, and how Haru already has it under control. Haru, this is incredible. It sure is. It gives us an incredible advantage for tonight. Good work, Haru. It really is amazing. Too bad none of us has figured out where Guaco will be. The invisibility technique would be perfect to approach. Well, actually... They all turn their heads at you, intrigued. We've got the place. Everyone is speechless. Haru flashes a huge smile. She's so happy that the attention she's getting is positive this time. You explain what you've discovered, how, and your theory about it. Haru, that was extremely dangerous and brilliant. Both the idea and its execution. Agreed. I'm so proud of you. I knew you'd figure out your magic sooner or later. Exactly. And what you mentioned about the location makes perfect sense. How did I not think of that before? That scoundrel. We have to go stop him right now. He doesn't plan on doing anything until nightfall. We have time to get ready. Besides, we have to wait for the others. They should be here any moment. The others?
Oh.
Professor, we're here. Just in time. Let's go. You walk down the hallway until you reach the large room you've already become completely familiar with. In the center, you find Drac, Xana, and Gamu. Hi! Professor, have you told them? They're our friends. They can know. Are they joining the fight? There won't be a fight. The goal is to talk to him. But no, they've come for something else. You know what day it is today, don't you? The day we're going to break Guaco's legs? No, we're not going to break anything on anyone. Only if he doesn't cooperate. But that's not what I meant. Hang on a sec. It's the night of San Juan. Right, and what happens on the San Juan Eve? You'll have to be more specifics, Professor. Tonight, the cycle of purification of the light of ages ends. Oh, right, yes. What does that mean? It's the last night the light will show abnormal behavior. It happens every year during St. John's Eve. It's as if it goes crazy. I need that data for my research, but since there was a chance we might have to deal with Guaco, I asked them to come and take the measurements. And here we are. You can count on us. Did you manage to track him down in the end? Hugh fills them in on what Koro and you have discovered, and what the plan is going to be. Thank you for coming. Our problems don't end after stopping Guaco. The light is suffering, and I intend to find out what's wrong with it. Besides, this way that they can also take care of El Coco. El Coco! And Kit. I'm sorry, I'm staying behind? What? Everyone turns to look at Pew, uncertain, and at you too. The situation has become awkward in a matter of seconds. You feel a knot in your stomach. Don't they want you to go with them? Of course, it makes sense. You'd only get in the way. This isn't a game. It could turn into a battle. Sure, I don't want to get in the way. Great, I'm scared. I don't want to take any chances. I want to go with you. I could help. Are you sure, Kit? It'll be dangerous. If you want to stay with them at the Cerro, we'll understand. I'm not a passive bitch. I am not. Don't count me out. I think Kit should come. Wano wants Kit to come with us. A human being? This human is an invaluable support. There is a better chance of winning. Exactly. Kit has proven to be quite useful so far. And I'd love for you to come. Hey, fucking men. Your decision, Kit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
Ah.
Hey y'all, watch out for Koru's new trick. Little witch blushes while Drax, Xana, and Gamu watch her with interest. Takes her a few seconds to start moving. She approaches Wana, touches her, and the woman disappears. Koru turns and does the same to Professor Bew. Koru, what?
Ah.
Where did she send them? To Guaco? We all go there together. Drac and Gamu are puzzled, but Xana seems to have figured it out. Her eyes shine with excitement. How cool!
Huh?
What? Bro, I don't get it. I'll explain it to you later. Koru touches Tiago and you with her hand and makes you invisible. Finally, she slaps his cheek with her palm and The typos in the pronouns. I get why they're happening because this is primarily made in Spanish and then translated to English. But it's so off-putting. She slaps her cheek with her palm and disappears. Bye, folks. Wish us luck. You get ready to teleport, but it's a little more complicated than usual. After a few head-on collisions, accidental inappropriate brushes, and quite a few awkward laughs, the 5 of you manage to form a circle and hold hands. Next time, let's do this in reverse order. Yeah, maybe hold hands first, then go invisible. Filled with Xana's laughter in the background, a magical flash surrounds you. This time, you truly disappear. You find yourselves in a lush green and magical setting. You're completely surrounded by shadows. Koru flinches, Juana pulls out an Aguzcolor, and Bew and Tiago tense up. But the shadows ignore you. Koru's spell is working. In the distance, half hidden among the dense vegetation, the remains of an ancient stone structure emerge. Only a massive arch remains standing. And at the base of one of its walls, Guaco is fiddling with something. He also doesn't seem to have noticed your arrival. He continues working on whatever he is doing, just like the shadows which keep calmly patrolling without detecting you. Koru, you're the best. The little witch blushes and gives a small smile. How is it that they don't detect us either? It seems the magical dome is working too. They can't detect or hear us. Using his own spells against him, how poetic. I've also modified it so we can see each other. I don't want any more surprise brushes. Slowly approach Guaco, who still hasn't noticed your presence. He's distracted. Let's attack now. Wanna know? We agreed we'd try talking first. I didn't agree to anything. It was just your suggestion. We agreed on it implicitly. Of course you're going to defend him. What are you implying? We should at least immobilize him, shouldn't we, with the Aguzcolors? Koru is the only one with common sense. Juana is speaking directly to you. Or is she not? Oh, that's... Oh, okay. So we decide whether we talk or Aguzcolor him. Let's observe him first, see what he does. That's not a bad idea. Fine with me. At least each of you can take a few Aguzcolors just in case. Juana takes out a bunch of Aguzcolor from her bag and hands them out to the group. Tuck a few into your pockets and leave the last 2 out. 1 for each hand. And remember, putting them close to him is enough to negate his powers. Don't touch his skin with them. It's not like we want to kill him. You approach Guaco to get a better look. The god of darkness is still fiddling with the big stone arch. Are you going to stay there all day? You startle. You don't know whether it's from shock or resignation, but Koru removes the invisibility from you. Were you under the impression that I hadn't noticed your presence? Hugh turns red and you can tell it's from embarrassment. You can't tell if it's from embarrassment, helplessness, or anger at having failed with the dome. How? The magical dome is my spell, Al. My creation. Its formula is designed so that I am not affected by it. It might have worked against my shadows. It has definitely allowed you to get this far. But it was never going to work against me. You doomed yourselves the moment you came closer. Although I must admit, I feel some curiosity. How did you incorporate invisibility, Al? What kind of modification did you apply to my spell? Tell me, that technique will be very useful during my mission in the human realm. Don't tell him. It doesn't matter, Juana. He won't be able to replicate it. We can tell him. View explains Koro's new technique. Is he trying to buy time, gain sympathy, or both? Guaco listens carefully, and you'd swear you see a glimpse of admiration in his eyes. I congratulate you, little witch. I am impressed. Don't mock her. But it doesn't feel like mockery to you. His gaze is genuine. Guaco, can we talk? Say whatever you need to say, but refrain from doing anything strange. It's better than nothing. We have to make him see reason. Guaco, you don't need to do this. This has been my goal for decades, dog. I'm puzzled that you're so surprised. I mean, you can stop him, Tiago. Just kiss him. Kiss the man. Kiss the man. Just kiss the man. That'll distract him. It's just, this is different. All of a sudden, you're taking this way too seriously. Did you think I was joking? No, but you've never gone this far before. You had never betrayed us like this. We've always tried to be understanding with you. I told you, he wasn't behaving out of respect. He was behaving that way because the opportunity hadn't come up yet. But he's always been a malicious, unpresentable egoist. Juana. A shadow of sadness passes through Guaco's eyes, but he quickly conceals it. Right, exactly. That's the opinion you have of me. You've always had it. You have no right to complain. I'm just making my behavior match that opinion. The invasion of the human realm is a necessity. It is inevitable. I have my reasons, and you have yours for trying to stop me, but I won't allow it. Even so, you have my admiration. I didn't anticipate you would reach me so easily. I am deeply intrigued. How did you figure out my location? This place has been abandoned for years. No one has shown interest in it for decades, much less would someone who already has a portable portal in their possession. I'm puzzled you've managed to uncover my strategy. Ask your shadows. They love to talk. Huh? What are you talking about, little witch? The rest laugh, which confuses Guaco even more. Damn you, what are you laughing at? Your shadow seems to be having trouble distinguishing their owner from a witch with shape-shifting powers. Huh? He's furious. He wouldn't dare hurt Koro, would he? Although, wait a minute, did he just smile? I feel compelled to congratulate you, little witch. I was convinced that you possessed more power than you were willing to show. If anything, you should congratulate Kit for helping me figure it out. Ah, now I understand. This is all due to my Myathia's contribution. The god of darkness turns to you. You've given me more trouble than I expected. I should have taken care of you as soon as I had the chance. At the gala. You wretch. You are such a helpless little creature. There unsupervised with that human fragility. I could have taken you with me, or even incapacitated you. Shut up! Haru, no. Haru lunges at Guaco, red with rage. She doesn't get very far. With a subtle flick of his wrist, Guaco commands the shadows to seize you all. The shadow holding Tiago tries to cover his mouth, but it doesn't move in time. Tiago manages to howl. All the shadows tremble and blur. Guaco flinches and moves his wrist to summon the shadows again, but something stops him and makes him wince in pain. Juana has taken advantage of the chaos to bring one of the Eguzkalor closer to the god of darkness. The shadow holding her back tries to close in, but the howl has slowed it down. Guaco crawls toward the bushes, managing to get far enough out of the flower's reach, and reactivates his powers. Chaos erupts. Tiago uses his howl and his strength to keep the shadows under control. Juana pursues Guaco with the Eguzkalor while he moves at extraordinary speed thanks to his ability to merge with the shadows. 3 shadows try to restrain Bu, who is reading a spell from a grimoire in Old Spanish. While trying to break free, he stays close to Tiago. At first you assume he's doing it to protect himself with his howl, but you soon understand the spell's purpose. As soon as the professor finishes reciting it, Tiago's howl amplifies like a loudspeaker. Thank you. Over to one side, Koro has summoned her little fire and is waving her hand around, trying to keep the shadows at bay. Professor's spell also affects the flame, which intensifies and causes the shadows around her to flee. Great! You look at your own hands. You're still holding the goose claws that Juana gave you a little while ago. You run towards Guaco with the Aguzcalaws in your hands. The god of darkness tries to get away, but Juana approaches from the opposite direction. His escape routes are limited. Good, kid. Very good. Let's keep it up. A shadow tries to grab you from behind. You turn around just in time to see Tiago stop it. Focus on him. We'll take care of them. Guaco manages to slip away, but it's getting harder and harder for him to move and to control his shadows. You don't know how much time has passed, but night is falling. You keep grinding down on him little by little. He's losing control over the shadows, while being defeated by Tiago and Karu. When Professor Bew manages to break free from them, he joins Juana and you with his own Aguzcalaws. Guaco, stop. We can settle this in a civilized way. Your intelligence doesn't match your lack of understanding of the situation, Al. The three of you manage to corner him against the Great Stone Arch. Guaco loses what little control he had left, and all the shadows fade away. Tiago and Karu approach him with their Aguzcalaws. It's over, Guaco. Please stop resisting. He won't stop. We have to incapacitate him. Juana, and how do you suggest we do that? It sounds excessive. So what if it's excessive? It's not like we haven't given him plenty of chances already. He's taking advantage of your naivety. He does these things because he knows there won't be any consequences. There are no these things. This is the first time he's done something like this. There has to be an explanation. Tiago keeps his eyes on Guaco, still held against the portal. His eyes are filled with sorrow. Let's hear what he has to say. Alright, but don't try anything funny, Guaco. You move the Aguzcalaws just enough to allow him to speak. You're fools. Juana steps forward with her Aguzcalaw, but Tiago stops her. Let her, dog. At least she's the only one showing any initiative. Unlike the rest of you who merely apply superficial solutions to the problem while our time runs out. Good luck, Bailey. What are you talking about? You're the problem. We're dealing with it right now. I'm the least of your problems. While you're chasing me and berating me, our realm is disappearing and you're doing nothing. Nothing? The professor has been researching for years. The owl loves to research, but hates to act. Any amount of information will be useless if we succumb. Ashes have no use for empty data. Professor looks away, ashamed. Don't talk to him like that. It's the truth. I had to end up taking matters into my own hands, and yet you have the audacity to reproach me for it. What are you talking about? I've shared enough. Guaco, say it. You wouldn't understand. Guaco makes a move as if to turn away. We deserve to know. You don't deserve anything. The way I'm being treated is intolerable. You want to invade my realm, I deserve to know why. I must admit that's a reasonable argument, Maethia. Alright, I'll explain, but only because my Maethia is asked. They all look at him with hatred, but Guaco responds with a mischievous smile. Guaco stands up and begins to walk around the Great Stone Portal. He strokes one of its pillars and smiles to himself. This arch is our salvation. I found out why the Light of Ages is dying. And you decided not to share. Professor Bew's shoulders tense. How? It wasn't that hard, Professor. Guaco, don't push it. Leave it, Juana. Explain yourself. The God of Darkness laughs. It was obvious you wouldn't be able to resist. Tell me, aren't you curious to know where our beloved Light of Ages comes from? Of course, every myth has wondered at some point. It's a mystery, one we've never managed to solve. Guaco flashes a huge smile. The light of ages comes directly from the primal bonfire. What does that mean? I'm talking about when humans first gathered to tell stories around a bonfire. Those stories gave them security, created community and tradition, and gave them hope. The bonfire also protected them from the darkness, from the shadows. My research has determined that the first bonfire, primal fire, is what we now call the light of ages. Alright, how did you figure that out? The original archives make for the most fascinating reading. You were granted access to the archives? How did you do that? Let's just say I granted myself permission. Taking action is more efficient than studying in your room, Al. You should try it. I have a conscience. I know, and look where that conscience has led you. That's irrelevant. I would never hurt anyone just to get some documents. Who said anything about hurting anyone? I just went in, grabbed them, and left. I don't buy it. The archive security is admired by everyone. Those admirers would be hugely disappointed if they'd seen the security that night. No wonder. Most of the guards were at the gala, and the ones who stayed behind were too busy grumbling about missing the party. The gala? You took advantage of such an important event to carry out the break-in? That's a miserable plan. I wouldn't call it a plan. I made the decision that very day. But the timing was certainly convenient. And why did you make such a sudden decision? That was thanks to my mama. I can say words. That was thanks to my Maitia. I know I'm getting that word wrong. I know I am. Thanks to me? Your arrival reinforced my theory about what has been happening to the light of ages. It went from being a possibility to a high probability. But I was only willing to act if it was a certainty. My visit to the archives confirmed it. The light of ages feeds on human beliefs. The primal fire burned because of and for the tales of mortals, the stories that gave rise to our existence. And so it continued to burn for years, endowing us with magic and life, fueled by human ideology. So as humans began to forget and stop believing, the light began to die. Unfortunately, humans remember fewer and fewer myths and legends as time passes. So your solution was to remind them of your existence by just invading their world. Their evolution has provided them with other methods to gain security, control, and entertainment. They no longer yearn for community and tradition. Their fast-paced lifestyle is replacing those values. Oh, that is a banger of a line. But I would say we still yearn for community and tradition. We've just gotten fucking complacent. Values that will soon vanish completely, and with them, the light of ages. And all of us. Tiago looks at Guaco skeptically. Bew, on the other hand, is deep in thought. You can believe me or doubt me, that won't change the facts. The mist looks at the guard at darkness, still processing everything he just said. So this is all the humans' fault? What a surprise. Juana, I don't think they're even aware of it. Your existence is a secret we couldn't have known. I was already uncomfortable with this change in our way of life. Now even more so, must do what's best for our species no matter the consequences. I'm sorry, what the fuck? No! Even so, Guaco attacking the human world is excessive. Revenge is never the solution. Don't bother, he just wants to cause harm. Any excuse will do. Thank goodness we arrived in time. Guaco smiles maliciously as he looks at the structure beside him. Yes, the timing has been perfect indeed. A sort of glow starts surrounding the stone arch. What have you... The flash of the great stone portal activating blinds you. You blink. Little by little, your vision returns. The glow of the open portal reflects in the eyes of the god of darkness, who smiles as he holds a small object in his hand. Koru's portable portal, now repaired, emanates a small glowy aura that connects directly to the stone pillar. He tricked us. He was stalling for time. We have to stop him. You run towards Guaco, you look at the others waiting for them to react, you scream at the god of darkness. Fuck it. But you can't move. The shadows have held you back again. Juana tries to grab her Aguzkalor from the ground, but one of the shadows kicks the flowers and sends it flying. The myths struggle in vain, their eyes filled with rage. You watch them helplessly. Iago, Bu, Juana. Where is Koru? Guaco also seems to have noticed the witch's absence. How long has she been gone? The god of darkness observes his own hand. The portable portal has vanished. Koru appears a few feet away from it, holding the device. I won't let you destroy the human realm. The witch raises her fingers. No. And activates her light. The portable portal begins to burn. You fool! But the device has already been reduced to ashes. Well done, Koru. That's our little witch. Damn it, Encoruja. But this was useless. The portal has been activated. I can find a way to return another time. Ugh. Juana has once again taken advantage of the chaos to pull out her other Aguzkalor. Guaco gets distracted trying to protect his face, and the shadows fade. Grip him! Iago and Koru jump at Guaco, grabbing him by each arm while holding Aguzkalors in their other hands. You don't know what you're doing. You're dooming us all. Don't let him fool you. He's trying to distract us again. Guaco, we can't take our frustrations out on the humans. I have no intention of taking anything out on anyone, Al. Let me go. Can't you see the solution to our problem is right in front of us? Guaco stares at the portal, its glow reflecting in his eyes, filled with rage. We have to make them remember. If I reveal myself to the humans, the lighter ages will be saved. What are you talking about? The solution is obvious. Even you should be able to understand it, dog. They won't be able to ignore my shadows. They won't be able to ignore me. They will remember the legends and our realm will be safe. Today, St. John's Eve, the night of myths and legends. Today they'll find out we're real. Don't believe him. He's trying to trick us again. Guaco struggles between Tiago and Koru, but he can't break free. Can't you see, fools? Guaco's voice grows weaker as the Aguzkalors draw near. It's getting harder and harder for him to resist. There's no time. The portal will close soon. And thanks to the witch, we have no way to reopen it. You're dooming us all. A glimmer of doubt begins to show on Tiago and Bu's faces. You can see guilt in Koru's. Are you trying to make us believe you wanted to save us all? Come on. Right. Your evil nature is known to all. Someone who sends their shadows to attack every other minute can't have good intentions. That's true. Yesterday you went too far. I understand you wanted to distract us, but being wrong is a habit you should correct. Everyone is under the impression that I control the shadows. Everyone knows your legend. What good is knowing it if you don't know how to interpret it? I keep the shadows under control. That's not the same as controlling them. That sounds the same. No, it doesn't. The shadows have a consciousness of their own. They obey my magic, yes, but they also move at their own will when I'm not present. Repairing the portable portal required my full attention yesterday. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused in my absence. You're not sorry about anything. I can't deny that the distraction was convenient. They almost prevented you from tracking me down. But I assure you it wasn't my intention to cause any harm. I believe him. It doesn't matter what we believe. His intentions are irrelevant. He intends to invade an entire realm. Exactly. Even if you were telling the truth and your cause was noble, the method... There has to be a less radical plan. Guaco has stopped fighting and is staring at some stones on the ground, head down. Which one? We've gone decades without results. Professor also looks at the ground, ashamed. But now we have more information if we all work together. As much as I hate humans, even I think your plan is despicable. Our survival cannot come at the expense of theirs. It's not at the expense of their survival, it's at the expense of their privilege. Their privilege of roaming with total impunity at night. My night, damaging both our realm and their own. See, he did want revenge. Though he has a point. There's nothing wrong with optimizing efforts. It's called killing two birds with one stone. Even so, I don't know what to do. The shadows swirl around you, around the great stone portal. The bloodlust in their eyes is terrifying. The only way we both realms can survive, we have to protect my realm. All this is not our fault. Guaco, what if we offer you a deal? Yeah, we can't trust him. Silence, horsewoman, I want to hear my maeta. Wano crosses her arm but lets you proceed. What do you want in exchange for your cooperation? Guaco smiles thoughtfully, or rather, he pretends to be thoughtful. You're certain he already knows exactly what he wants to ask for. I want you to guarantee me a way to travel to the human realm. That makes no sense. You're asking to go to the human realm in exchange for not going to the human realm? I'm asking to travel on my own without doing anything extreme, in exchange for not sending all my shadows to invade the entire realm. I consider it a reasonable deal. That distinction implies that we trust your word. My trust in exchange for your trust. A deal must be mutual, horsewoman. You really think you're in a position to negotiate? Your own portable portal. I will link your I will be your link to open the great portal. We cannot accept this deal. I'll get rid of him. Ooh. Self-sacrifice by being his link. Give him the freedom of a portable portal. Or try and get rid of him. That is a rough choice. I don't think we're going to win if we try and attack him, and I don't think it's the right choice. So the choice is finding a way to work with him going there. But do I give the self-sacrifice and give up on my connection with Koru? Or do we give him his own portable portal? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one do I go? Is that possible, Professor? If you promise to use it responsibly, I accept the deal. Fantastic. Guaco turns to the group. All right, we have a deal. Let go of me. Guaco gets up with Karu and Tiago's help. Can't help but notice that he clings to Tiago's arm for a few seconds longer than necessary, holding his gaze. Just kiss, you two. Good lord, enemies to lovers much? After letting go, the God of Darkness gestures with his hand. Most of the shadows fade away, but what's wrong with the rest? Why aren't they obeying? They're moving closer to you. Confusion is written all over Guaco's face. Tiago intervenes with his howl and drives them away. The confusion in the god's eyes turns into gratitude. This is your fault. You're not aware of how much magic it took to activate the great portal. And your damn little flowers have drained the little power I had left. You can't even control your own shadows. How pathetic. Don't start. We agreed to be civil. I didn't agree to anything. Wanna, don't start. There they go again, starting to argue, and now there's one more of them. Like trying to manage a primary school class. You look at the Great Stone Portal. It's still active. Maybe this is your chance to go home. To no longer have to deal with their conflicts, your way out is right there. But is that really what you want? Your realm has been saved, but this one is still in danger. You look at the myths who have become your friends over the last few days. They're still arguing and talking over each other. A sudden flash interrupts them. You turn to see who just teleported in. Desperation is evident on Drax's face as the light fades. Thank goodness you're here, the light! Drax notices that the great portal is open and that Quaco is free and near the arch. They spread their wings to prepare to pounce on him. Drax, wait. Everything is fine. He's agreed to cooperate. With conditions. What's going on with the light? Did it do something strange? Well, not exactly. That's the problem. What do you mean? Drax looks at Quaco suspiciously, but when they see that the rest of you aren't fazed by his interruption, they decide to respond. The professor tasked us with recording data on the light's fluctuations on St. John's Eve, in order to compare them with its movements for previous years. But there haven't been any fluctuations. How can that be? St. John's Eve is the most active night of the year, when it sheds its fire. Exactly, but it's completely calm. It isn't recharging. In fact, we believe that. Drac looks down at their feet, indecisive. I know it sounds strange, but it's like if it was suffering. Human oblivion. Even tonight, the most important night, they're ignoring the legends. The light can't take it anymore. The threads of the bond are breaking. Confusion is written all over Drac's face. We'll explain it to you on the way. We have to get back as soon as possible. Quaco, can you come with us? Your power and your knowledge might be helpful. There's no need to ask. I honor my agreements. Let's go then. Take each other's hands. The myths form a circle. Koro and Boo have left a space between them for you. Let's go. But you keep staring at the Great Stone portal. The magic inside it, it's starting to fade. Koro notices right away. Oh, right. Leave without me. I'll be there shortly. Boo starts to say something, but Tiago tugs on his arm and cuts him off. Of course. Goodbye, Kit. The 5 myths vanish in a burst of light. Koro steps towards you. Kit, I'm sorry, we don't have much time. You open your mouth to reply, but Koro keeps talking very quickly. She's nervous. I wish we could say goodbye more calmly, but the great portal is about to close. Besides, this is the first time I feel in control of my powers. Who knows? Maybe I can help fix the light. I have to go with them. Koro slips her hand into her pocket and takes out something you can't quite see. She steps closer to you. She takes your hand, places the small object in your palm, and gently closes your fingers around it. It takes her a few seconds to let go, as if she doesn't want to release that moment. When she finally does, her fingers brush against yours in a soft caress. It's something silly, don't think too much of it. It's just that I was excited to give it to you. I was saving it for when we completed the bond, but seeing as we haven't had time... You open your hand and look at the gift. It's a CD case decorated with stickers, glitter, and a purple ribbon. That's fucking adorable. That's fucking adorable. Open it. Inside you find a white CD where Koro has written, Hit and Encourager. You also find a piece of paper with a handwritten playlist. You recognize songs by Rosalia, Bala Bengala, Taylor Swift. Made as a mixtape. Made as a mixtape. That is fucking adorable. Koro smiles again, that shy smile that always softens you. But the shine in her eyes betrays her. She's fighting back tears. I hope you like it. I picked the songs I think best define our relationship. And, well, also, Koro points to the last track on the list. It's titled Under My Spell. You don't recognize it. I wrote it myself. It's about me and about you. About how we met and everything we've lived through these past few days. I'd also like it if, when you listen to it, you remember everything you've lived in this realm. That you never forget it. That you never forget me. And even though saying goodbye hurts, I'm really glad I met you. You've helped me so much and I've loved spending time with you. I'm going to miss you, kid. Koro fidgets with one of her dreadlocks. twisting and untwisting it with a finger as she looks at the ground. You look at the great stone portal, which is almost extinguished. Goodbye code and say I wanted to leave. Will you be alright? Will you be able to save the light of ages? I didn't say I wanted to leave. Are you sure, Kit? This is your chance. The great portal is right there, open. It is true. And will you be okay? Will you be able to save the light of ages? I won't abandon you at a moment like this. Haru, who was holding her breath, exhales with relief. I know it's selfish to ask you for something like that, Kit. I appreciate it very much. I'm hopeful what Guaco said can't be a coincidence. If your present confirmed his suspicions, and if the light depends so directly on humans, at your side, the great stone portal seals shut completely. You try not to let your worry show on your face. This must have been hard for Karu. The little witch looks away from the stone arch and takes your hand with extreme affection. If we survive, I swear we'll complete the bond and reopen the great portal. I got you into this mess. I just accepted help I don't deserve, and you've only ever been kind to me. I'll save you, Kit. As you nod, she gently traces her fingers across your palm, letting out a nervous little giggle. A flash of light envelopes you, and you teleport. You appear in the Great Hall of Cyrodiil View. The light of ages burns in the center. The whole group is gathered around it. Drac, Dana, Gamu, the rest, and even El Coco. It just did it. You see it? That's cool, bro. You approach the group. Good thing you ended up coming, Kit. It seems Guaco was right. You doubted me? If we doubted you, you'd be tied up. That sounds tempting, but you should ask Tiago. He's the expert on the matter. Hinky. Excuse me? You're a dog, right? Oh. Well, you're a cow. Will you pour me a glass of milk? Chat, is this flirting? Chat, is this flirting? I think this is flirting. I'll give you as much milk as you want. Damn. This is definitely flirting. These two just need to kiss already. Leave the ties and the milk exchange for another time. We have a problem here. Good lord. That is so kinky. It's so kinky. To one side, Koru, Wana, and Sana look at them while trying to hold back their laughter. What's so funny? I'm serious. Exactly. There's nothing funny about all this. Nothing. It's just that some milk would be nice since this really takes the biscuit. Sana lets out a laugh. Wana presses her lips together, trying to stop herself from doing the same. I hope you're not thinking dirty thoughts. Always thinking dirty thoughts. Look, they're starting to tie up loose ends. Wana can't hold it in any longer and lets out a huge laugh that sounds like a neigh. The rest of you start laughing as well, including Tiago, Guaco, and you. Only Bu remains bewildered. But after a while, he starts smiling too. Sorry, Professor. We're all very nervous. I understand. But we need to focus now. Look at the light of ages. You watch the small light. Indeed, it is even more diminished than before. Midnight has already passed, and not only has it not revitalized, as it usually does in St. John's Eve, but it seems like it has weakened. It hasn't moved at all. Well, we have detected small fluctuations on 2 occasions. That's good, right? Let's start with that. When did they happen? Well, the first one was a while ago when El Coco approached. Oh. Yes. That has already happened in the past, but I've never figured out the connection. Even with the information I obtained from the archives, I have difficulty seeing the connection between Al Coco and the light. I see. And the second fluctuation? Once again, they all stare at each other and then at you and Karu. It has been right now when Kid appeared. You feel the weight of all the gazes upon you. Talk about pressure. I can imagine. Sorry about that. Let's start by collecting data. Kit, can I take a hair from you? That makes me a little uncomfortable. What will you use? Fucking take a hair. It's nothing weird. My intention is to compare it with one of El Coco to locate common properties, and we don't have time for all that. The most efficient resource is to try things. Mayatia, approach the light of ages. Let's observe its reaction. You take a few steps towards the light. They all look at you expectantly while holding their breath. They're getting on your nerves, but you don't want to worry about something like that right now. It's not the time. You continue advancing until you stand in front of the light. Not doing anything. Patience. You continue waiting, all impatient. You move a little closer. Despite its small size, you feel the heat of the light of ages on your cheeks. It's cozy. Not reacting. Yet, do you feel anything? The light has spoken to me. It says you have to praise me. I really want to say that. The warmth is pleasant. It is? That's not out of the ordinary. What if you try reaching out? You look at the others who nod. Extend your arms and place a hand on either side of the small flame, palms facing it as if you were going to grasp it. You feel nothing unusual. Close your eyes. Concentrate. You obey but feel a certain skepticism. Does this really have any use? Although it would be incredible if anything happened now. It would be like performing magic, wouldn't it? You focus, feeling the comfort of its warmth, like a cozy bonfire, but nothing more. The light of ages remains the same when you open your eyes. No, wait a minute, not the same. It has dimmed even more. What have you done? I didn't do anything. It wasn't Kit, horse. It wasn't fixed either. Neither by me nor Cora nor the professor. None of us fixed it. This isn't the time to look for someone to blame. Okay, it's true. I'm nervous. It's only natural that we are. You observe the light. It's practically extinguished. Only a tiny thread of fire remains in the glass receptacle. Haru lights her light. It's much smaller too. Dana, holding a glass in her hand, tries to fill it with water using her magic, without success. Our power is weakening by the moment. Even I can feel it dwindling. Is this how you've been living all this time? You feel a mixture of powerlessness, frustration, and pressure from the group's watchful eyes. You can't stop your eyes from filling with tears. Haru realizes right away. She approaches you, takes your hand, and pulls you away from the light of ages. Let's get some air. Haru pulls you towards the garden door. The rest remain around the small altar, alternating the gazes between the light of ages and your joined hands. The sky remains clear. The stars shine brightly, reflecting off the marble of the garden railings. Night is oblivious to the despair unfolding within. Haru leads you to the center of the garden, pulling your arm gently. You notice she is sad and distressed. Are you alright? Eh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to see me like this. You already have enough to worry about. Haru tries to smile, but she can't. Her eyes fill with tears. No, I can't cry. I need to be strong. For them, for you. You can cry. It's normal given the situation. What if we tell each other jokes to cheer up a bit? If you cry, I cry. Please control yourself. You can cry. It's normal. Thank you, kid. Haru breathes deeply and lets her tears fall. She sobs for a moment while you hold her until you notice her heartbeat calm down. I feel much better. You were right. Haru looks towards the entrance door of the building. Kit, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. I really thought your present would fix everything. That would have a party to celebrate, complete the bond, and you could come home. But it hasn't worked out. We're worse off, and you've lost your chance to go back. I'm so sorry. I mean it. I don't know what will happen to you when we and the realm disappear. It wouldn't make sense for you to disappear too. I hope you could just reappear in your own. That would be great. It's not the solution we had planned, but at least you'd be able to go home. You can't just disappear. There has to be something we can do. What if I get stuck floating between both realms for all eternity? There has to be something. We're out of time. Guaco's right. We wasted too much time. Pro leans against the railing in the small garden. Does he need physical or mental support? Probably both. Does she need physical or mental support? Probably both. You've seen her little light before. It's weakening by the moment. They all are. What do you do? Pro shudders under your touch and settles closer, pressing her body against yours. She gives you a gentle squeeze. Despite losing her power, the warmth of her touch remains comforting. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Thinking you should be able to do something, but you can't. That's been most of my life. Frustration, knowing there had to be some kind of magic there and never being able to find it. I wish I had realized sooner what the problem with my magic was. I mean, I could have started working on it earlier, improving it. Maybe now my flame power would be strong enough to repair the Light of Ages. But I'm too late. It's not your fault. Tiago is Protector Myth, and he hasn't been able to do anything with his magic either. There's still hope. Thanks, but no, there isn't. It's too late. All that's left is to wait and endure. I spent so long worrying whether my powers had gone extinct, and in the end, it's our entire existence that's going to disappear. How frustrating. I wish I could give all my power to the light, but it doesn't seem to want it. It's weakening it, but it's not taking it. Kit, I know I'm really annoying, but I need to apologize to you again. Not for dragging you into this. Taking the risk and not crossing the Great Portal was your choice. Which I appreciate very much, but what I'm referring to is... I shouldn't have accepted you forming the bond with me. I dragged you into all of this because of my impulsiveness and weakness. I should have let my companions save you instead. They're much more capable than I am. When you chose me, I was so excited I didn't think about the consequences. I only thought about spending time with a human, not your safety. I'm sorry, Kit. I'm sorry you ended up with the worst myth of all. Yes, it has been a bit disappointing. Fuck off. We're still in time to fix everything. I'm afraid not. Look at my flame. Look at the Light of Ages. It's too late. I can't help but wonder if you had chosen one of the others, this would have gone better. If you'd be safe. If my impulsiveness has doomed you. My companions are great. I'm sure any of them would have done a better job than I did. I choose you willingly. I know, but wouldn't I have refused? I mean, I should have realized I wasn't right for you and told you to choose someone else. I can make my own decisions. Thank you very much. You're right, Kit. It isn't fair to me for me to think or decide for you. I promised I wouldn't fall into that again. Thank you for being honest. I needed that. Haru keeps looking at the ground. Through your still linked hands, you can feel her heartbeat racing. You're sure her mind is spinning. She seems to notice you watching her because she slowly lifts her head and meets your gaze again. It's innocent, soft, but also intense. It makes your heart beat faster and your cheeks warm. Haru steps a little closer. She looks at you with eyes full of desire, her breathing rapid and trembling. Trembling a lot. So much that her legs give way and she trips, falling right on top of you. That is fucking adorable. Fortunately, she's so tiny that you manage to catch her in your arms and break her fall without moving an inch. Haru stays clinging to you, even more flushed than before, hyperventilating and not daring to look you in your face. He speaks to you in a trembling voice. Oh no, Kit, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, it was an accident. What do? You bring your face closer to Karu's. She gasps but doesn't back away. She actually remains completely still as you feel her heart pounding against yours, until she closes her eyes and raises her chin, inviting you with trembling lips. Your kiss starts soft, a little clumsy but sweet. When you notice Karu's legs starting to tremble again, you place a hand on the lower part of her back to support her. You take a chance to pull her closer to you. A surge runs through your body, like a magical current brushing against your skin. You cup Karu's face with your free hand and gently stroke her cheek with your thumb. She shivers when your pinky brushes the side of her neck, and in a probably involuntary movement, she stands on tiptoes and presses her body even closer to yours. You stay like that for several seconds. You don't know how many, but you don't care. You don't want it to end. Ever. And on that note, we have an ad break incoming. What timing, ads? What timing? So you know the drill, folks. Whenever we need to run ads, we go to a beast and no one misses any gameplay. Everyone can stretch, hydrate, go to the toilet, and grab a snack if they need to. I will see you in just a few minutes. All right. Let's see the effects of our kiss. You open your eyes when Karu's lips start trembling even more. Uncontrollably, she looks away in embarrassment, but quickly calms down when she sees you're smiling at her. Karu buries her head against your chest as you fall into a warm embrace. Still giggling, your hearts are beating fast and in sync. Karu giggles again and she lifts her head and looks you in the eyes. By the way, did you feel it too, that sort of discharge? Phrasing, girl! You think, would that be the bond? It had to be, right? I had never felt something like that. Not like we have use for it now, but if we survive the light, you'll be able to... Karu stops mid-sentence. You appreciate it. You don't feel like thinking about that either. Not now. We should go back. The others might be worried. Let's go. Karu takes your hand and leads you into the Cerro. You enter back into the Great Hall of the Cerro, hand in hand and with flushed cheeks. The rest alternate their gazes between Karu and you and the Professor and Guaco. They seem expectant. Professor, here they come. Is it working? Has it charged? Wait, give it a moment. We have to bring it closer to them. Huh? What are you talking about? The rest look at each other, trying unsuccessfully to hide an excitement that you don't understand where it's coming from. Well, it seems that the Professor and Guaco have figured out how to save the light of ages. What does that have to do with Karu and I, and why are you looking specifically at us? Wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still don't know if it's going to work. Of course it's going to work, Al. Hey, explain yourselves, please. What's going on? Tell us what you've learned. Rather than just telling you, let us show you. You and Guaco approach you with a small round device, similar to a portable portal. The Professor places the device in Karu's hand. A discharge like the one from before runs through your joined hands and into your body as soon as she touches it. Let's have a look. That's some good heals. How much time did you spend on Rocket compared to Gambit? One round each. I will say, yeah, the kill rate, yeah, one round each tracks. If you were on Gambit more time than you were on Rocket, I would expect more kills, because it's harder to get kills as Rocket. But yeah, you should be pretty close to the White Fox again. So yeah, no, that's good. Rocket was holding. Yep. The push took a hot minute. Yeah, it generally does. So how many wins is that now? At that precise moment, the object lights up.
Ah!
It worked! The professor, who had been holding his breath, exhales with relief. Beside you, Tiago continues to look at them with bewilderment. 5 games, 3 wins, 2 losses. That is a good win-loss rate for placements. So, what, you're bronze 1 now? I would say with those numbers? I'm assuming you started at bronze 3 placements?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Let us explain. Karu, Kit, Guaco and I have been experimenting with one of my initial prototypes of the portable portal. Guaco has used his mechanical skills and the little power he had left to alter it. Now this device can be charged with the magic of a bond between a human and a myth. Bronze 3? Okay. Oh, it is so rough to get out of bronze.
Uh-huh.
In turn, the owl has made a modification to it that incorporates one of his favorite spells, the amplification one. And to think how annoying I found your damn trick, Professor, and how useful it's turning out to be for us now. Thank you, but we still don't know for sure if it will be useful. I think I understand.
Mm-hmm.
In short, we have modified a prototype of a portable portal so that it functions as a kind of battery. A battery of bond magic. The Light of Ages. We already imagined that out there you were about to complete your bond, so we have now used it to charge the battery.
Huh.
They're all standing in this fucking room with us waiting for us outside going, oh, they're definitely kissing now. Ooh, they're definitely kissing now. Oh, they're totally gonna kiss. They're totally gonna kiss. This should buy us time with the Light of Ages until we come up with a solution. Don't get your hopes up just yet, Al. First, we must make sure the light accepts it. Even the most powerful simulated bond would be useless if the light notices the deception. Oh, sure, you're right. Hugh makes as if to head towards the light, but stops short. Kit, you should do the honors. Right, if this works, it will be thanks to you. You deserve to be the one who makes the magic happen. Besides, who knows? Maybe the deception is more convincing if it's a human being who delivers the bond to the light. Yes, we're definitely deceiving the light. There is definitely no actual bond. It's just a pretend bond. The professor puts the little device in your hand and gestures for you to approach the small altar. You walk with slow, uncertain steps, clinging to the small battery you hold between your hands. It's warm, radiant, and actually does remind you of the feeling of affection of a personal bond. Hang on a sec, I need to... Where's that fucking button? There. No, what's rude, Bailey? What's rude is him being mean to himself. Anyways. You walk with slow, uncertain steps, clinging to the small battery you hold between your hands. It's warm, radiant. It actually does remind you of the feeling of affection, of a personal bond. You climb the small steps of the altar where the Light of Ages rests, now practically extinguished within its crystal container. You notice the top of the bronze structure, a kind of cylinder with the perfect size to fit the bond battery. Go ahead. Everyone watches expectant. Nothing happens. Until you notice a small fluctuation in the fire. That seems a little bit more than a small fluctuation, game. The rest let out a stifled little scream upon noticing it too. A second passes, then 2, then 3. The Light of Ages burns with strength, fire almost filling the entire container. Orange reflections spread throughout the room. We did it! Can't believe it, we're saved! You and Guaco exchange a look of complicity. Well, the former nods his head, and the latter smiles from ear to ear. Zana hugs Gamu and cuddles him affectionately while he kisses her on the head and smiles. Good work to everyone, but before we get our hopes up too much, we need to clarify something important. We are safe for now, but this is nothing more than a temporary solution. Exactly. If humans keep forgetting their legends, their traditions, and their culture, it's only a matter of time before the light weakens again. And then there will be no trick, device, or spell that will deceive it again. It will be our end. There has to be something we can do. You and Guaco exchange a sorrowful look. We have no idea what could be done, Kit. You already know of our existence, but you are just one person among millions and millions of humans. Do you see it now? Why my plan made sense? All humans en masse were going to see me. Don't start. Then put your muzzle on me. Oh, they're flirting again. Stop it. This is not the time. What does it matter, Juana? We don't have any idea how to solve this anyway. Not even a clue where to start. The joy that until a moment ago filled the room has vanished in a matter of seconds. Even El Coco is leaving the floor covered in tears, while he crawls and looks with sadness at the now intense light of ages. His gaze fills you with sadness and you feel the need to comfort him. You approach and take him in your arms. The little monster doesn't resist. Instead, he nestles against your arms. You sing his lullaby, his favorite. A loud noise from the light of ages startles you, a kind of dry burst accompanied by small sparks. Fortunately, they remain contained in the glass container. What was that? What did you do, mortal? I only sang the lullaby. Wait, Kit, do it again. You obey, although you don't understand what this could have to do with the light of ages. Go to sleep, my little child, or El Coco might visit and eat you alive. The light flickers again, intensifying for an instant. What the? I know what's happening. You all look at him, intrigued. The fluctuations we had seen up until now, Professor, they weren't because of El Coco's presence. They were because of the lullaby. The lullaby of El Coco, one of the most widespread songs in human popular culture. They may no longer believe in legends and myths. They may no longer need us to survive, but we remain deeply rooted in their collective imagination. In their music, their art, their culture. This could be the solution. Singing the lullaby of El Coco? No, I mean, yes, but not just that. I think I see where you're going. We need art created around myths and legends. Exactly, our stories need to be told, but it doesn't have to be around a bonfire like in the old days. They can be part of their art, their entertainment, part of the humans' new ways of generating community and security. Music, painting, film, literature, video games, dance, social media. Our stories can and should be present in all artistic fields. Der Chomky book. Love that for you. Yet I know you're still just one person, but art is communication. It spreads. It's much more powerful than any magic you have seen on this realm. Please believe. Expand the word. Tell our stories. Power of art will do the rest. Thank you, Kit. The first ray of morning sunlight interrupts you as it enters through the enormous windows of the Great Hall. No way it's daytime already. Now I understand why I'm so tired. Well, and a lot of things have happened. Yes. We should go to sleep. Wait, before that, we should accompany Kit, shouldn't we? Accompany Kit? Yes, to the Great Stone Portal. It's time for Kit to go back home. Well, the word about myths has to be spread among humans, not myths, right? In the human realm. Haru laughs uncomfortably, trying to make light of the matter. Haru? I don't want to talk about it. Let's go before I change my mind and stop begging Kit to stay, please. I have to learn to be responsible. This isn't the time to be selfish and condemn everyone. It has to return to the human realm and save us all. Jack opens their mouth to speak, but Karu cuts them off. Please, we've proved that the bond works. The Great Portal will open for sure. Don't make me do this alone. The rest look at each other, unsure of what to say, and Karu, she doesn't dare look you in the face. Of course, Koru. We will go with you. Yeah, Gambit has a Savage Land outfit. Come on, let's move. You form a circle holding hands, and the light envelopes you. You stop to feel the warmth of the teleportation magic one last time. I'm really excited to see the Rogue Hellfire Gala outfit. I hope it's the one that matches Gambit's. You gather in front of the Great Stone Portal. You should be happy, but instead, there's a bittersweet feeling. On one hand, you want to go home. On the other, you don't want to leave the world of myths. You feel that once you leave, you might never see this peculiar group of creatures again. The ones you've shared so many adventures with over the past few days. Laughter, drama, gossip, endless arguments, El Coco running around everywhere. But above all, her. If you leave, is it over? When they told you about the bond, you didn't take it too seriously. Yet now, just the thought of never seeing her again tightens your chest and steals your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. Been a pleasure having you here these days, Kit. It may have been a pleasure for you. For me, it was simply bearable. Actually, I had it all planned when I brought Kit into our room. I knew a human would help us. Oh yeah? I still remember the look of panic you had when I found you in Yurte. That was because we were attacked by the shadows. Sorry, that was my fault. I was bored and kidnapping Kit was very tempting. Everyone starts laughing, the relaxed atmosphere easing your anxiety a little. Then you look over at Koru. What is she thinking? Does she feel the same way you do? At that moment, Gamu brings you back to reality.
Ah!
Hey Kit, hope everything goes great when you go back home. Now you can brag that you've seen a real Gamusino, huh? Thanks for everything. Remember not to pollute or I'll have to pay you a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for your help these days. We'll miss you here. At that moment, the myths watch you in silence. You catch a flicker of mischief and complicity in their eyes, but also sadness. They know the time has come for you and Koru to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose you'll want to say goodbye to Koru, so we'll leave you alone. Thank you for everything. Come on, go already. I'm dying to get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for everything, Kit. I'll look into whether it's possible to send you a special invitation for the next gala.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Kit. Thanks for your help. I don't have to go howling all over the place anymore. And now I have more time for basking. Yeah, just basking somewhere, doing nothing. Oh, he begged. He begged.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever decide to invade the mortal world again, I might drop by to say hello. The myths look at Guaco serious. I'm joking. You can put your egg goose away. With laughter, the myths say their goodbyes and teleport away one by one. You're finally left alone together. Well, it looks like this is where we part ways, Kit. Koru looks at you sadly. You notice her eyes beginning to well up. You want to do a farewell DJ set for me? You notice her face light up and she starts bouncing up and down with excitement. It's adorable. I was hoping you'd ask me. Let's go. Koru takes your hand and, still bouncing with little hops, accompanies you to the portal. The light blinds you, and when you open your eyes, you're still in the same place. Has the portal not worked? What's with that face? Oh, of course, the portals connect to the exact same point, but in your realm. That's why we didn't go directly to your house. At that moment, you realize that if you had crossed without her, you would have ended up in the middle of nowhere somewhere in northern Spain, with no idea how to get back home. Let's go. The Valet de Jet. You appear near your home, where it all began. It feels like an eternity has passed, but it's only been 3 days. 3 intense days in which everything happened. A dance with all kinds of myths, a mission to save the world, a villain who turned out not to be so much of a villain after all, and a cute little witch who has stolen your heart. You look at Koru. When you chose her, it was on impulse. She's so adorable it makes you want to hug her all the time. You never imagined that the affection you felt for her from the very first day would turn into something more. You can't help but smile as you look at her and see how pretty and adorable she is. Koru, can we sit down for a bit? The portal has drained my energy. Oh, of course. I didn't know the portal could do that. I've never crossed one with a human before. In reality, that's a lie, but you can't think of a better excuse to spend a little more time with her. You step aside from the path and sit on the ground. The fresh grass feels like a natural carpet, so comfortable that you end up lying down. To your surprise, without saying a word, Karu also lies down next to you. Close, very close, so close that one of her locks brushes your shoulder. You feel a tingling sensation, and not just in your shoulder. Is this what they call butterflies? You turn towards her to say something, but that exact moment she does the same. Without realizing it, you've ended up face to face, just a few centimeters apart. You look into her eyes and she meets your gaze with a shy but playful look. Almost unconsciously, your eyes drift down to her lips. You feel an irresistible urge to kiss them. Karu notices it, and a smile forms on those lips you can't stop thinking about. At that moment, you reach your hand toward her face and gently caress her cheek. She responds by placing her hand over yours as she looks at you, inviting you to continue. You move closer to her slowly and your lips finally meet in a kiss. A soft, delicate kiss, as sweet as she is. You let your hands glide over her body and feel her shiver at every touch. But she doesn't stop you. Instead, she wraps her arms around your back, pulling you even closer as she entwines her legs with yours. You can't help but hold her closer, as if that gesture could help her from ever pulling away, as if it could make her stay with you forever. As you hold each other, you roll across the grass, and without really knowing how, Haru ends up on top of you. Oh, we're getting so spicy. When your lips finally part and she sits up, you stay there staring at her, unable to look away. So gay. We love it. This is getting interesting. It. Haru looks away laughing and blushing, but she stays on top of you with no intention of moving away. When her eyes meet yours again, you know it's time to say what you've been thinking for so long. It's now or never. Haru looks at you in surprise. Tears begin to well up in her eyes. This time, however, they are tears of joy. You already know I've been thinking for a while about coming to this realm, and honestly, meeting you was the final push I needed to decide. I don't want to be apart from you either. I love you, Kit. Not as a human, but as you. I mean, as a human too, since that's what you are, but you know what I mean. You rescue her from her embarrassment. You silence her with a kiss before she can finish. She can't help but burst out laughing. Then she curls up in your arms. After how I've treated you, I thought you might have grown to dislike me. She hides in your arms, making soft little sounds, completely flustered. The gay panic is so real and I fucking love it. After a while, you both sit up and set off again, now feeling a weight lifted off your shoulders after sharing your feelings. Suddenly, you see a bush move. A shadow? In this realm? It can't be. From it emerges a jet black cat. It walks towards you and stares curiously. Wait, this cat. Oh, it's the injured kitten I was trying to help when I met you. Haru, I don't have this color yet. Can we adopt him? It seems the cat distribution system is working. Yes, please. You could say we met partly because of him. We owe him. Lucky cat, do you want to come with us? The cat walks over, rubs against your feet and starts purring. It seems he likes the idea. And so, with an unexpected new friend by your side, you head home together. Unlock ending 24. That is a lot of endings. That is so many endings. Of 32. Of 32. 32. That is so much. Rip every completionist. R.I.P. to every completionist for this game. R.I.P. 32 endings. 32 fucking endings. That is wild. That is wild. Fucking kudos to the devs. I have to replay this 31 more times and romance everyone. I even have to romance the bad evil man. Oh no. And the nerdy librarian owl. Oh no. And the very butch very aggressive horse lady. No. Oh, but if I do that, I will be doing that offline. I will edit this game, edit this VOD and upload that to YouTube within the week. Good thing we have no stream Wednesday. It gives me a little time to find a new game to play. I guess Wednesdays is opening up for one of the games that we reached the goals for on the Donathon. Such a struggle. So hard. I mean, after that adorable gay little mess, like, hello? But that is the game, friend. Stardew for more gay... Well, that's just it, Bailey. Stardew is one of the games I have to play. So, to catch folks up, a while back we did a donathon to help pay down some of my electricity bill because they were about to cut it off. And we had some goals for each milestone. Of those goals was me playing Stardew, me playing Lies of P, me playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and me playing, I forget what the last one was, I've forgotten. Subnautica. So that's 4 games that I have to get to this year. And it looks like Wednesdays is going to be one of those games. I will say, of those 4 games, not all of them will be full playthroughs. Lies of P definitely will not be a full fucking playthrough. But we will definitely touch on them. I've never actually played Stardew. I know nothing about Stardew. Stardew is one of those games where I know it's very much heavily requires a lot of wiki referencing, and I fucking hate that in games. I hate that in games. I really do. So I'm going to be so confused and out of my depth with Stardew. Myths only survive because we remember them. Now their story is yours to continue. Thanks, Human, for playing Mythic Love, Iberian Legend. I played the demo for Lies of P, noped out quickly. Look. I was about to rage you. What the fuck? Damn it. Oh, hang on. Go piss off. Go sleep if you need to sleep. Hi, Raiders. Welcome on in. You catch us at the end of stream, but do stick around. But for those who don't know me, hi, my name is Kit. I am a queer disabled carer for a queer disabled young adult in Meanjin, Australia. For those who don't know the Indigenous name, that is Brisbane, Australia. Here we do a variety of gameplay. We've been playing Tavern Talk, Mythic Love, Iberian Legends, which is a very cute visual novel where you romance myths based on Spanish myth and lore. Very cute. Check it out. You should absolutely check it out. There are 32 endings. For those that love these types of games, that is a lot of fucking endings. And there is a lot of gay panic, and it is so cute and it is so fun. And I fucking love it. But yeah, I was just catching folks up on some of the games we have planned ahead of schedule. So for those new here, a while back I was struggling and being threatened with my power being cut off, so we did a little donathon. And as part of that, is going to play it another 31 more times to get all the endings. But I had to raise funds very, very quickly to stop my electricity from being cut off. So as part of that donathon, we had some milestones to reach to play certain games. So we're going to start knocking those games out of the park. So of those games, there was Lies of P, Stardew Valley, Subnautica, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I will say Lies of P definitely won't be a full playthrough. Mass Effect, I definitely want to do a full playthrough of. And Stardew and Subnautica are up in the air what I'm going to... But yeah... Make yourselves all comfortable. All follows here are completely anonymous, so that you can engage in chat at your own comfort level. But yeah, that is it for us today. I really need to piss, friends. So I'm going to try and do this wrap up. A reminder that there's no more streams till Saturday, where we will be doing more Lego Batman. Hopefully getting close to finishing that as well. And then Sunday, for those of you in the Discord, we're doing our community Ghibli night. Because kids, who doesn't want to fuck Garrus? I'm sorry, who doesn't want to fuck Garrus? Who does not want to? Look, I have friends who are Thane people. I kind of get the sad yearning. I get it, but Garrus is the man for me. But yeah, no. Saturday Lego Batman. Sunday Ghibli movie night in Discord. Monday we'll be doing more Tavern Talk, and then Wednesday there will be no stream because we have a ultrasound appointment to get to. So we will be out for all evening. And then Friday, we have our Ko-fi movie night for those on the $6 Ko-fi tier and above. We will be watching the Avatar movie. Feel free to join us. If you want to watch the Avatar movie with us and you don't want to watch any more Ko-fi movie nights, sign up to the $6 tier and then cancel it afterwards. Totally fine to do. Look, Liara is fucking hot. I still haven't decided if I'm going mask or femme shep, honestly. So that may decide who I can romance. And then back to Lego Batman on Saturday if we haven't finished it. So that is the plan ahead for the next week and a bit. So make sure you're comfortable. Join the Discord for updates and going live notifications. Join Ko-fi if you want to see a Avatar movie with us. Beyond that, I think now I have to find someone else to raid because I was about to raid Udi. I was about to raid Udi, friends. I was about to raid Udi because I hadn't had a chance to raid Udi in so goddamn long that I wanted to raid Udi. God damn it. I guess we could go Old Faithful. I hope you guys all love Marvel Rivals. Because we're going to go see Aeon. We're going to see another Australian who's just started streaming, so we're at no risk of them ending stream. So please take a raid message with you. Stick around, give Aeon lots and lots of love, and I will see you all Saturday.